Hello everybody, Adelaja here from Kyiv, Ukraine. I want to encourage all of you to go and share this message, spread the word, share the message, because we are going to continue the series we just started yesterday. Are black African people cursed? Are black African people cursed? Are black people cursed? Are Africans cursed? Well, a lot of people believe they are cursed. And but so that's why I'm going to be dealing today with the curse of Canaan, with the curse of Canaan. And please, before I go ahead, I would like to prove to you that most people actually believe that African people are cursed. So a lot of people believe that African people are cursed. So I'm going to show you a video right now, a video that will prove to you that even up to now, right now, Europeans in Europe are believing. In Ukraine, people came to demonstrate against me and to demonstrate and picket our building with talks like African people have never done anything great. African people have never invented anything. That the only thing African people have is emotion. They don't have brain. They don't have intelligence. They don't have. They have not created anything, which is a lie, but people don't know it. So this teaching that we are doing, this series, is going to enlighten not just black people, it's going to enlighten every people group in the world to know the right narrative and the truth about African people. Many people don't know that most of the things that they are enjoying today is actually thanks to the black people, thanks to Africans. So let's go to see the video.
Экстремистские тоталитарные секты.
Не надо, наш.
Секта так называемого лидера.
This is the demonstration by the God's Embassy Church building. This act is against foreign preachers and Pastor Sunday. Niggers, go climb up on the palms. Niggers, go climb up on the palms. Niggers, go climb up on the palms. Niggers, go climb up on the palms.
Stop.
Can I make Sunday an offer?
So you see what they are saying, niggers or Negroes or niggers, go climb on the palm. Because the association the Europeans are still having about black people is that we live in the palms, that is palm tree, that we live in the palm tree. So that we don't have houses, we don't have places that we live in, we only live in palms. That is to say that we live like monkeys, because monkeys are the ones living in the trees. And that's exactly what they are trying to say, that go back to your palm tree. Go back to your palm tree. Go back to where you belong. Then you see that, then you see that if you move backward, you see the older man was coming, and he was saying, let me make a proposal to Sunday Adelaja. What is the proposal? Come and work as a slave in my plantation. You remember, plantation is associated with black slaves. So he's saying, I have a proposal for you. Come to work in my plantation, in my farm, in my plantation. That black people are only good enough to work in the farm. Black people are not good enough to teach white people, because this is our church, and all these people came to picket and surround our building, protesting that it's a shame and a disgrace that a white man is leading 99% white Europeans, and that this is a disgrace to them, that I should go back to where I belong. So where do I belong? I belong in the palm trees, and then I belong in the plantation of the white man. I have to come and work in the plantation of the white man. So that's what he's trying to say. So let's go again.
On the palms. Niggers, go climb up on the palms. Niggers, go climb up on the palms. Can I make Sunday an offer? I'd like to offer Sunday a job as a porter. He should come and help us build houses here in Ukraine. Good luck. Sunday is a criminal. 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 These are representatives of the Ukrainian Conservative Party and informal youth organizations. Also represented here are the campaign of undocumented immigration and Youth Nationalistic Congress.
You see, they are saying Sunday is a criminal. Sunday is a criminal. On what basis? No basis. And they release all kind of rumors and lies about so-called crimes that Sunday have committed. You know, all kind of accusations about adultery, about money, about things that are not true. And people, Christians even, and even black people, take over those things in the internet and begin to spread them and begin to help them to spread the lie against their own brother. Not knowing that these are communistic and chauvinistic attacks against somebody who has come to develop their country and to subdue their country with the gospel of the Lord Jesus Christ. Okay, here we go.
Black people are the lowest of all kinds, and I don't care if they're offended by it or not.
Stop.
Have they done anything good?
You see what he said? Black people are the lowest of all kinds of people. Of all kinds. Black people are the lowest of all kinds. Have they done anything good? So they, you know, a lot of white people still in Europe, even in America, don't believe that black people are good for anything at all, and that they have never done anything good. And then he begins to say, he continues to say, where are the scientists? Where are Negro scientists? Where are black scientists? Where are their inventions? Where are black inventors? That they've never invented anything good. They've never done anything good. They are not capable of doing anything good. They are only good enough for emotions. And only emotions are good in them. They can only entertain white people, or play basketball or football for white people, or play music for white people to enjoy. But they cannot do intellectual things, only emotional things they are good, they are created for. Okay, we'll continue.
Are the lowest of all kinds, and I don't care if they're offended by it or not. Have they done anything good? Is there any nigger scientists? No. Only emotions are inherent in this race. Intellect isn't inherent in them. They can teach us nothing. How far do you intend to go with your struggle? First of all, this is a warning. We are drawing the attention of our people and our officials to this problem. Ukraine is becoming a refuge dump. Ukraine is now being inhabited by racial strangers. Tell them that he is not needed here. If he won't stop his interference, we will find methods to stop him. I have a question.
See, there was, you know, this is the old thing that has always happened. And that's why I wrote that book, How Africans Brought Civilization to Europe. Because they said, we will stop him. If he will not stop, we will stop him. So if he won't stop, we're going to stop him. That's why I needed to write this book, How Africans Brought Civilization to Europe. And that's why I needed to do this series. Not just for the black people to know who they are and their history and their source, but it's also important for even white people themselves to know the truth about the black race, and to know the truth so that they will also benefit from you know, the everybody else. That diversity of the world will be a blessing to the whole world as well. Okay, we continue.
For Pastor Sunday. Many Nigerians, your fellow citizens, are among those who are arrested for drug dealing. What is your opinion about that?
So they are throwing bananas at me. You see the bananas flying? Throwing bananas against me. You see the bananas flying to me? Boom! On my chest. And that means in this culture, when they are throwing bananas like that at you, it means you are as good as a monkey.
I understand what they mean by throwing these bananas at me, but may the Lord bless them. Jesus teaches us to love everybody, even our enemies. So I want to say that I love this man. The charismatic leader of this extremist totalitarian sect, Sunday Adelaja, adheres to the doctrines of the New World Order. Some years ago, they made a decision to get a hold of power in our country. So what we are faced with here is not only a danger of public disorder and immorality, but also the danger to the national security of Ukraine. There is a sect in Kiev which has Sunday as a leader. It is a Negro religious group. They conquer other religious groups. When Chernovetsky says that he is an Orthodox, and after that he kisses with the sectarian Black Sunday, who defiles the souls of our youth, he lies. Because true Orthodox cannot embrace, support, and finance a sectarian. We will defend our Slavic Kiev to the bitter end. People elected Sunday. We don't need any Sunday.
Well, let me talk about
This slogan means that they cannot buy.
So this is what you are seeing here are demonstrations, all kinds of demonstrations in the country against the influence that God has given me in this country, that our church has come to have, because we have, they elected in the last election before then, it was 30% of people that were entered into the parliament of the city of Kyiv, the local parliament of the city of Kyiv were members of our church, and the mayor was a member of our church. So that's what they are talking about, that it is Sunday that we're elected as the mayor, not the real mayor, but it is Sunday because he's the one that is controlling all these people, because the people are going to his church, and so they are just trying to uproot all kinds of influence. They say that we are destructive, they say that we are a cult, we are a sect, and just because a black man is the head of this organization. So these narratives and these kind of things are what inform me to say, no, we need to let the world know something about the history of the black people. And I needed to know. And black people need to know as well. Why are black people always being pulled down everywhere? Why are black people always being humiliated everywhere? Where are black people always being, being insulted everywhere? So that's why, I needed to do this, and I needed to come up with, the book first of all, and also this series, so that people will see the truth, that there are still prejudices against black people all over the world. Okay, I think I should change this topic. I think I have to call it why we need to talk about this. Why we need to talk about this. Okay, Master, why we need to talk about this. Because because this will just be about this topic, then I will do this other topic about the curse of Canaan next time. Why we need to talk about this. So the need to talk about this. Anyway, let's go back to the video.
Yes, with free meals. We also know that the mayor, Chernovetsky, is a member of Sunday's sect. It is a terrible sect. We understand that Sunday is a presbyter. He has great power. Actually, we elected Sunday as the mayor of Kiev. Our saints that are buried in Orthodox monasteries would flip upside down in their grave if they knew what is happening. I have never seen Kiev in such shame before. That is why I am here. We must defend our nation. Information agency Zakiev summed up the results of a public opinion poll. A picture of a four-headed dragon was posted up on the internet.
You see, this is a dragon right here. And, okay, I need to see the picture. And they put the picture of the dragon.
The task was to eliminate.
And the reason why they put the picture of this dragon is to show to people, okay, these are all politicians, right? And
one head, so only 3 are left. They used heads of different public.
So the reason why they put the dragon, for the politicians, you understand, in most countries they don't like their politicians. But because of the influence that I've come to have over the country, okay, let me tell you who are the people they put here. This one, the first one to the other side is the prime minister of the country. The one in the middle of the white two heads is the speaker of the House of Parliament, the head of the parliament. And then the one that is closest to me is the mayor of the city, who is a member of our church. So, and because of our influence, and they think that these 4 people are the most influential people in this country, and they are the people ruling the country. So they call us the dragon, the four heads. And I don't even know the two other guys, but I know that they are the prime minister and the speaker of the house. But because of the hatred, they put me there. And actually, I got 40% of the vote as the most terrible and the most hazardous, the most dangerous of this four-headed dragon. And they said whose head they wanted to know to the public. They did a vote whose head to cut off, which one of these four to cut off. So they cut off they elected that it is Sunday's head to be cut off from the four of them. So they cut this off. So let's go back to the Nadonazad you watched to me. Let's go back to that video.
Summed up the results of a public opinion poll.
This is
A
a
picture of a four-headed dragon was posted up on the internet. The task was to eliminate one head, so only 3 are left. They used heads of different public officials. First, the Speaker of Ukrainian Parliament, Alexander Moroz. Second, the City Mayor of Kiev, Leonid Chernovyetsky. Third, Senior Pastor of a popular church in Kiev, which experts consider to be a totalitarian sect closely connected with Chernovyetsky, Sunday Adelaja. And Prime Minister of Ukraine, Viktor Yanukovych. There were 10,500 responses. Respondents chose Pastor Sunday Adelaja to be the unnecessary head, and Leonid Chernovyetsky was the most suitable man between all four heads. But, in many experts' opinions, these two men are closely connected, and the success of one is based on the support of the other. Thus, three-headed dragon turned out with the head of Yanukovych, Moroz, and Chernovyetsky. The Ukrainian press also pays much attention to Pastor Sunday. The Ukrainian version of the international magazine for men, Maxim, posted an article entitled, "Hang Them and Shoot Them," where the author offers a reader to shoot a few targets. Among them are different musicians and public officials, like the leader of God's Embassy Church, Pastor Sunday.
Stop. You see, that is a target right there. So a target is being placed on me, and if one or two other person, two people actually, me and the mayor, because they think that we are taking over their country. So the target and the instruction, and this is in the men magazine, the most popular men magazine of the country, Maxim, and this is an international magazine actually, Maxim. So they put that these people, they are so destructive to our country, it needs to be shot, dead. And they kill black people here from time to time. And we don't joke with this. This is a paid advert put in the magazine, and it was published, and with instructions on how to do it, and with a target. So this because of this kind of hatred that are going on all over the world against black people, it has become inevitable for me to do something about that. And especially since I'm one of the few black people that are influential in Europe, and one of the few black people that are the most recognizable in the world, and especially in the European country, I needed to address this situation. So that's why it is absolutely. That's why I said it is absolutely, important that I, address this situation, because the racism is real. And it's going to continue for ages.
Sunday, and the mayor of Kiev, Leonid Chernovyetsky.
No, it has to. We have to do this. If we don't do it, it's going to continue. I needed to, somebody needed to address the situation. So that's why, I first of all wrote the book, How Africans Brought Civilization to Europe, so that people would not just think of Africans as being primitive, and that the only thing they have is emotions. And they don't have intellect, they don't have brain, they cannot do anything good, or just to be doing the emotional stuff like playing sports or playing music. That it is not true, and that's why I needed to do the research and come up with the historical facts and research about what has actually happened. The black men have led this world before, and that even the civilization that Europe is enjoying today is thanks to the black man, is thanks to the African man, and that African men has contributed to everybody. So if we cannot just use one-sided story to judge the whole people. You've got to look at the full history and the full narrative so that you'll be able to have a clearer picture about who a people are. Not an unanswered video. So we are going to go back to the video and going to continue saying, if I personally have encountered, this is I that is already successful, all right? This is I that is already known worldwide. This is I that has already spoken in the United Nations twice. And this is someone who has already spoken in the United States Senate, somebody who has spoken in the Senate of Japan, in the Senate of Israel, and Knesset of Israel, and somebody that has written in this country over 200 books in their language, someone that controls the largest amount of followership in their country, more than their own people. Over 100,000 white people following me, and still see the kind of reaction and see the way they are still looking down at black people. That's why I needed to do something about this. And because when you write a book, it remains in the history. When you write a book and it's and such a book like this one, which is based on documents, which is based on proof, and it could make a difference. And of course, for black people themselves, so that they know who they are, so that they would not just believe the narratives of the people who have colonized us, who have sold us like goods and like merchandise, people who have enslaved us, so that we don't allow them to dictate our narratives and to tell our story. We need to find out the truth about ourselves, do the research, and tell the story of our own lives and of who we are. Okay?
Few targets. Among them are different musicians and public officials, like the leader of God's Embassy Church, Pastor Sunday, and the mayor of Kiev, Leonid Chernovetsky, who is a member of God's Embassy Church. If he won't stop his interference, we will find methods to stop him.
I'm going to do the video again, all over again, without comments, just the video, so that you could now watch the video without any comments, without any interpretation, without any disturbance. This is the only video we're going to do. Normally, I do video at the end. I plan to do a video at the end of every session, but I will not show any video after the end of this one, because I think this video is enough for all of us to think about and to make you think, to get you thinking, and to see that yes, there is really a need for this topic, for us to talk about this. That we need to talk about the fact that there is discrimination in the world, even when people are successful. There is discrimination, but apart from discrimination, the issue of discrimination is not actually what I'm addressing right now. What I'm addressing right now is the issue of prejudice. The prejudice and, one-sided story about the black man, about the fact that black men are just some kind of people that fits into the narrative of the 15th century, 14th century, when black people were enslaved and colonized, and because of that they are being looked at as something on the level of ape and animals and monkey. And people might not be talking about that quite openly like before now. They might not be writing about that so freely like before, but somewhere in a lot of white people and Europeans, maybe some other people too, they have it back in their head. And especially when you are becoming successful in their culture and in their society, and you are becoming better than them, and they begin to think that it's an insult to them. It's an insult to them that you will be teaching and leading them, and they try to bring out the old narratives to put you down. So let's just go ahead and look at this video, and without my comments.
Сандею не надо, нас.
Секта так называемого лидера Сандея.
This is the demonstration by the God's Embassy Church building. This act is against foreign preachers and Pastor Sunday. Niggers, go climb up on the palms. 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 Can I make Sunday an offer? I'd like to offer Sunday a job as a porter. He should come and help us build houses here in Ukraine. Good luck. Sunday is a criminal. 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 These are representatives of the Ukrainian Conservative Party and informal youth organizations. Also represented here are the Campaign of Undocumented Immigration and Youth Nationalistic Congress. Black people are the lowest of all kinds, and I don't care if they're offended by it or not. Have they done anything good? Is there any nigger scientists? No. Only emotions are inherent in this race. Intellect isn't inherent in them. They can teach us nothing. How far do you intend to go with your struggle? First of all, this is a warning. We are drawing the attention of our people and our officials to this problem. Ukraine is becoming a refuge dump. Ukraine is now being inhabited by racial strangers. Tell them that he is not needed here. If he won't stop his interference, we will find methods to stop him. I have a question for Pastor Sunday. Many Nigerians, your fellow citizens, are among those who are arrested for drug dealing. What is your opinion about that? I understand what they mean by throwing these bananas at me, but may the Lord bless them. Jesus teaches us to love everybody, even our enemies. So I want to say that I love this man. The charismatic leader of this extremist totalitarian sect, Sunday Adelaja, adheres to the doctrines of the New World Order. Some years ago they made a decision to get a hold of power in our country. So what we are faced with here is not only a danger of public disorder and immorality, but also the danger to the national security of Ukraine. There is a sect in Kiev which has Sunday as a leader. It is a Negro religious group. They conquer other religious groups. When Chernovetsky says that he is an Orthodox, and after that he kisses with the sectarian Black Sunday, who defiles the souls of our youth, he lies. Because true Orthodox cannot embrace, support, and finance a sectarian. We will defend our Slavic Kiev to the bitter end. People elected Sunday. We don't need any Sunday. This slogan means that they cannot buy us with free meals. We also know that the mayor, Chernovetsky, is a member of Sunday's sect. It is a terrible sect. We understand that Sunday is a presbyter. He has great power. Actually, we elected Sunday as the mayor of Kiev. Our saints that are buried in Orthodox monasteries would flip upside down in their grave if they knew what is happening. I have never seen Kiev in such shame before. That is why I am here. We must defend our nation. Information agency Zakiev summed up the results of a public opinion poll. A picture of a four-headed dragon was posted up on the internet. The task was to eliminate one head, so only 3 are left. They used heads of different public officials. First, the Speaker of Ukrainian Parliament, Alexander Moroz. Second, the City Mayor of Kiev, Leonid Chernovetsky. Third, Senior Pastor of a popular church in Kiev, which experts consider to be a totalitarian sect closely connected with Chernovetsky, Sunday Adelaja. And Prime Minister of Ukraine, Viktor Yanukovych. There were 10,500 responses. Respondents chose Pastor Sunday Adelaja to be the unnecessary head, and Leonid Chernovetsky was the most suitable man between all 4 heads. But, in many experts' opinions, these 2 men are closely connected, and the success of one is based on the support of the other. Thus, three-headed dragon turned out with the head of Yanukovych, Moroz, and Chernovetsky. The Ukrainian press also pays much attention to Pastor Sunday. The Ukrainian version of the international magazine for men, Maxim, posted an article entitled, "Hang Them and Shoot Them," where the author offers a reader to shoot a few targets. Among them are different musicians and public officials, like the leader of God's Embassy Church, Pastor Sunday, and the mayor of Kiev, Leonid Chernovetsky, who is a member of God's Embassy Church. If he won't stop his interference, we will find methods to stop him.
Well, so why we need to talk about this, why we must talk about this. I'm still going to talk about the other things that he spoke about, that black people are Negroes and they don't have brain, they don't have intellect, that only emotions, only feelings they have. They cannot teach white people anything. They're not good enough for teachers. Let him go back to the trees. Let him go back to the palm. Let him come and work in the flower farm. Let him come and work as a builder, as a laborer for us, but not teachers. Let him work for us, but not teachers. So I'm going to continue this teaching, like I said, maybe tomorrow, definitely tomorrow. And we're going to show some more documentary films about the fact that no, blacks are not just not inferior, Africans are not just not inferior, but Africans are responsible for most of the things that the whole humanity is enjoying in every continent of the earth today. And that Africans have contributed to every civilization that the world is enjoying today. And yeah, that's why I wrote that book, How Africans Brought Civilization to Europe. So please go and share this message with your friends and family members. Let's share the message and let's invite both white and black and people to come and watch this series. It's going to be a very engaging, very interesting series. Yeah, especially now that we have black people coming to Europe, many more, and black people becoming competitive, more competitive with the white people. You are going to meet more and more of this kind of attitude. And so that we'll know who we are and how to withstand these kind of narratives. And for those of you who have not yet joined my mentorship program, please go to sundayadelajablog.com/mentorship. And those of you who want to, come to my training, the training that I do every year, History Makers Training, please write to hmt@godembassy.org, History Makers Training, hmt@godembassy.org, or you could go to my blog, sundayadelajablog.com/hmt. Yeah, we would also like to let you know that the books, you could read them for free on Kindle Unlimited, or you could buy them on Amazon, or you could write to my office if you want to buy in bulk, and write to dssbooks@gmail.com, and you'll be able to buy them cheaper than on Amazon. Same if you want to be a distributor, you could write to dssbooks@gmail.com, and be able to make money from the books, and be a distributor. Well, I guess that will be it for today, because yeah, tomorrow we'll be back to continue this subject. Thank you so much. Peace.